Alright, so I may or may not be very late when it comes to making this video. Like, I'm pretty sure the update for Anime Apex, you know, the very first update came out on like Saturday and now it's Wednesday. Yeah, I apologize, I've been busy with like, you know, school and stuff. But don't worry, we're going to be checking out the update right now. So yeah, if you think we're going to be maxing out this update or getting something super rare, then yeah, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on. And also, if you want to go ahead and directly support the channel, then I would appreciate if you could go ahead and use my supporter creator code. I'd really appreciate it. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this update. Alright, so first things first, let's have a look at the update logs. So, over here, we have the new Demon Village. Now, this is going to be a new world with probably a bunch of new machines, new weapons, new units, you know, all of the usual stuff. In fact, as you guys can see, they are listed all the way here. We have a secret demon arm and as well a monarch of the night, which I believe is going to be Muzan. I think, I don't know. We will find out in a little bit. Plus as well, he's standing here, so I'm going to assume it's probably Muzan. But yeah, we also have 4 new equipment: the dagger, lucky tooth, jet fuel and heart. And as well, of course, we have the equipment melter, which, if I understood correctly, you melt down your old, useless, you know, equipment. So then that's where you can, like, buy the new equipment for, like, cheaper. I guess we'll see, right? Now, over here, we also have trading added. The unit level cap has been increased to 35. And then, of course, we have 3 new codes, each of them with a 5 in it. 500k likes, Sunday 5th. Yeah, lots of 5s being mentioned. Now, unfortunately, I did miss out on these 2 codes because, you know, I was busy with school and stuff. But we can go ahead and use the 500 likes code over here. So let's claim this. Let's head on over to the codes. And let's pop this bad boy in. And it's going to be giving us over potential, one of those like lucky boxes, and 50 gems. You love to see that. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's, I guess, check out, first of all, the new world. Now, I am going to assume that probably it's going to be the same price as last video, because in case you guys remembered the like test server thing, the world was like available to buy. It costed like 2.5 billion. So if it's the same price, then yeah, we should have no problem. In fact, yes, 2 billion only. We have 32 billion, meaning that we can buy this easily. Let's see if SMG can do anything in this world. Well, it seems like the gravity of this world is already too hard for my body to handle. A little bit embarrassing, but we'll move on. So over here, we have the lesser moon spiders, which are going to be having... hold on a minute. I believe I need to turn this on and then I'll be able to see. Yeah. 400 billion HP. Honestly, I was expecting it to be in the trillions, so that is fine. Then from there, we have the skill tree, a new quest, some more less common spiders. Then from there, we have the main boss. Sorry, no, the mini boss, who is going to be having 18 trillion HP. Now, once again, that isn't as bad as I thought. I really did think this was going to be like hundreds of trillions. But hey, maybe this final boss is going to be having that much. Let's see. 300 trillion. Yeah, I am nowhere near strong enough in order to take that guy out. Let's see if we can check out the new features and, you know, get really strong. So, over here, or at least somewhere around here, we should have the equipment smelter. Now, is this going to be super strong, or is it going to be relatively mid? So, let's say I want to melt this clove over here, right? It's going to be giving me 9.72 million coins. I don't think that is really worth it. Wait, hold on a minute. How much did these even cost again? Wait, if I remember correctly, the clovers didn't even cost that much, so maybe 9.72 million is decent. Now, if I remember correctly, these health kits are the really expensive ones. Yeah, each one of these rare ones gives 54 million, which means that if I were to pop this in, take this out, 18 million, which is literally, yeah, 3 times the amounts that we need in order to go ahead and get ourselves the rare. Yeah, honestly, I'm not entirely sure why I was thinking that it wasn't worth it. We are getting literally over 50% of the coins back, so that's fine. The only thing that I would have preferred is maybe if it could have given back at least maybe 50% of each of the materials, because in my opinion, that's mostly the hard part. But hey, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe the new enemies in the final world drop a bunch of the materials like the essence of lives. So I'm not gonna really be crying about it too much. Plus as well, we have a bunch of new equipments to check out. So let's see, how OP are these going to be? The daggers, each one of them costs 4 billion and 40 stones and 6 of the essence of powers. So yeah, each one of these bad boys is really expensive, but do keep in mind that each one of those daggers is equivalent to a legendary short sword, which is probably actually cheaper in terms of materials, but of course more expensive in terms of the coins. Plus as well, the same story can be said for the Lucky Tooth, because when you compare it with the Clover, it is again on par with the legendary. So yeah, I will definitely be making these, so then that way we can get some OP banner luck. Plus as well, I also want to go ahead and do a bunch of hatching, because I have a lot of gems to play around with. But yeah, you guys kind of get the story for, I guess, the majority of these items. Even the heart, compared to the health kit, you should definitely be getting this. Let's go ahead and let's make some of these, you know, maybe we can get really strong and broken and whatever. So let's make a bunch of the daggers. Since anyways, for the most part, we only need damage for the time being. So let's just quickly craft those and then let's combine them. So 2 common daggers should be enough for the time being, because the other slots are filled by these short swords, which do exactly the same as the normal amount. Now from this point onwards, I think I would want to try and aim for one of the hearts, because as I mentioned, right now my HP could do a little bit of extra work, so maybe crafting 3 of the basic ones would definitely be very beneficial. However, since we are very poor on coins at the moment, I'm going to leave it for later, since right now I mainly want to focus on getting stronger, so then I can get like more coins, since, you know, I'd be getting more damage, and then yeah, this problem would kind of solve itself. Plus as well, I don't think I really have that much of an HP problem compared to a damage problem, so spending all of my money on the daggers was actually smart. Now next up on our things to do. If I'm not mistaken, I did some preparation for this video around a week ago, and that is going to be, I believe, in the hidden shinobi village. Yes, these things over here. If I remember correctly, we did get, I believe, the max level. No, we almost got the max level of the time, which was level 30. And of course, since then, we now have 5 new levels, which is going to be giving us a bunch more gems, a bunch more coins, and you kind of get the idea. So let's go ahead and let's claim all of these leveling rewards so that we can get a bit more coins and, most importantly, a bit more gems. So let's see, how much did I get? Around 2.4k. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as we go ahead and, you know, continue to grind the game, that 2.4k will come in handy. But enough yip yap though, it is time to now maybe head on over to world number 4 and see if we can upgrade our swords, units, and everything, I guess, along those lines. So over here in this world, each hatch is going to be costing 200 gems, and each world... Oh wait, no, this is the standard world banner. I meant to check out this thing, the weapon crate. How OP are the weapons here? Ooh, okay, honestly, not that bad. 306 damage guaranteed. And then, of course, if we get super lucky and, you know, get the summoning daggers, it's going to be 1020 damage and 150%, I guess, a bonus. Plus as well, we get all of these like other stats over here, the XP gains, loot luck, coins dropped. You kind of get the idea. So let's go ahead and do I have a good luck team at the moment? I mean, it's decent for the time being, you know, 10% luck ban over here, then we have a bunch of 7%. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Plus as well, keep in mind, when I do go ahead and get myself OP units, OP weapons, and all of that good stuff, then I'd be able to continue grinding fast, which will then allow me to get, you know, the better equipment, which gives better luck, and the process, you know, kind of repeats itself. So for the time being, we will stick to this, I guess, semi-decent / above average team. And then either in this video or in a future video, we will focus on getting, you know, all of its secret level and maybe the Lucky Tooth rather than the Clovers. You kind of get the idea. But let's go ahead and let me just double check if maybe I have some good potions to pop on. Yep, this should be good enough. One of every single potion. And now that's all on, I guess we can go ahead and pop on a few of these. Let's get rid of the first tree and let's go for like Ignited Sun Sword and better. Yeah, that should be very, very good to get. Come on, game. Please give me a secret, legendary, or mythical. I would love to see that. Yeah, if we get a secret in this video, I might do a backflip. Maybe, not gonna promise it, because, you know, knowing my luck, I would end up getting it. But yes, I would be that hyped. So come on, game. Fingers are crossed. The pennies have been thrown in the fountain. Please don't make me spend like 30k gems just to get like a decent sword, okay? Okay, that's our first mythic sword acquired. Let's go. Still no legendary. A little bit unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's keep going. Come on, game. Whoa, 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 whoa. We actually got it. We actually got it. Yo! Well, I was not expecting that. We actually got it. There is no way. I was kidding when I said I was gonna get a secret. No complaining, by the way. This is actually insane. Just have a look at all those stats as well. 121% loot luck. Yeah, get on my team right now. I will definitely put an enchant on this bad boy in a moment. But when it comes to these other gems, should I continue hatching on the weapon or should I get some units? Maybe units would be smart. You know how crazy it would be if I got a secret here now? No, I'm getting too greedy now. We already got a secret. If I don't get anything now, I won't actually be that mad. Let's just roll for the time being until I guess either something interesting happens. Obviously not the mythicals, maybe a legendary. And yeah, I guess from there we will see if I'm going to actually do that backflip that I was talking about. And have a look at his damage as well. 2.2k at base? Okay, yeah, I definitely want to get more of these as soon as possible. But as I mentioned, let's just get to grinding. Yeah, I definitely want to get as many of those as soon as possible. But I guess for the time being, let's just continue rolling until I guess something better than a legendary happens. Yo, whoa, 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 I clicked past it, I clicked past it. We got it. Secret unit, honored one. I am speechless. This is gonna make such an amazing title. Quite literally, I don't even have like the best lucky team and whatnot. And we're already this broken? Honestly? I'm gonna save my gems. I got exactly what I wanted. There's no reason to, I guess, we're not really gonna be wasting them, but I'd rather use them up when I have better luck. But can you guys believe that? Hold on, even I don't believe it. What? And it's a stat pet as well, meaning that I will never replace it, ever. It will always remain on my team. That is actually crazy. Now, the wanted weapon on this guy is Purple Void. Is that like one of the secret weapons? I'm not seeing it in stock right now, so maybe it will change once the banner changes. In fact, when does it actually change? In 4 minutes. Okay. I guess once we go ahead and, wait for this to, change, let's go ahead and let's start upgrading all of the awesome stuff that we got. Where is the weapon enchantment place? Okay, here it is. Let's quickly go ahead and unequip this, please. Come on, game, please. Okay, let me just equip this. Whatever. Let's enchant this bad boy. We want a really awesome enchantment. Like, oh, if we could get another secret, I would be so happy. Let's not get greedy, though. Let's do some empowered rolls. Ooh, okay. This isn't like the one that I was hoping for, but maybe for the time being, since we need to get like 5 extra levels, having that Drain enchantment, which would give me an extra 22% EXP, might again be the meta choice. Wait, I completely forgot this is in the game. Can we actually evolve units? No. There's no way you're telling me this guy can get even stronger. Staps is a select unit. Can we not evolve him? Okay, I do not believe that Gojo or any of my units right now do actually have evolutions. I believe it is actually meant for from the previous game, it was like Kakarot, Goku, and Vegeta. I have a feeling that might still be the case in this game, so hey, maybe update 2 will give Gojo an even more broken like multiplier. We'll find out then, but for the time being, I am still happy with 150% damage because there's no way you can tell me that isn't OP. Plus as well, when we go ahead and get that guaranteed like shiny ticket thing, shiny ticket from level 30, we can then make Gojo shiny, and we can also actually add stats and traits to him as well. Well, I guess my quest to make Gojo OP has not ended just yet. Can we go ahead and... Ooh, we have an A. Let's quickly start rolling these until we get like A's. Yeah, sure. Let's get like A on everything. So then at least we have a nice solid like A balance. Yep, just like that. 1 S rank on the 50% and A's on the others, which again, completely fine. We'll take all of those W's. Look at that. We can even add this trait over here. Apparently I already had it. 12% extra damage for quite literally no cost at all. Once again, get on Gojo. Please, at this point, I am basically begging Gojo to just get stronger, because the stronger he gets, the more OP I'm gonna get, which would mean that's the last word's gonna become a joke, okay? Oh yeah, did the banner go ahead and reset just yet? Yes, it did. And we now have Solar Player, which I believe I actually have the weapons for him. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's quickly pop on one of my potions again. So one of this and one of this. And let's just double check, because if the Gojo weapon is in stock, I might go ahead and go for that one. Yes, Gojo weapon is in stock. So the price is over here. Let me just double check. 300 compared to 200. So definitely actually we'll go for the unit, because the unit will actually be cheaper, meaning that I will have more chances at getting a secret. So come on, game, you know I don't ask for much. All that I ask for is, I guess, Monarch of Knights. I'll definitely take more of those, but another secret would be fire. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. It could happen any moment now. I mean, it could technically not happen at all, but we don't talk about that. Last 10 spins, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no. Fair enough, at least. I mean, I did say that I was probably getting a little bit too greedy, but it's fine. I'm sure we will get a bunch more opportunities now, especially since I can upgrade my banner luck and stuff. So yeah, let's just focus on equipping my proper team right now. Now, this is what I call overpowered. Then from there, let's also go ahead and equip my proper equipment, because now I want to focus on damage gain. So let's pop on all of these. This should be good. And now I am going to be getting 40k damage per click, which might actually be enough for me to go ahead and do some upgrading once again. So let's head on over to the Hidden Shinobi Village. How much is the next rank up going to cost? And oh yeah, by the way, let's just claim all these quests, because we probably have a few more extra gems. Yes. Not gonna lie, I probably sound like a gambling addict, bro. Like, what is this? Oh, wait, I completely forgot, this existed. Oh, I could have gotten 25% more banner luck or weapon crate luck. Oh, well, it's fine. I mean, I guess we'll just buy one of these right now, which is going to be 50% weapon crate luck or 25%. Let's go for the weapon crate. I think this would be more OP. Then I guess eventually, sometime in a few days, we can buy this, and I don't know, maybe I'll buy this whenever I feel like it. But yeah, as I was saying though, when it comes to the Ascensions, we can definitely upgrade a few times, so let's just go ahead, let's do one of these. And now the grinding is going to be starting from scratch once again. In this case, the next one's probably going to be taking around a few hours. But honestly, I think this is an epic way to end off this update showcase. Now, just want to make it clear, did I max out this update? No, not at all. But honestly, I feel like I got the main highlights that I wanted to show to you guys. And that was going to be 100% the fact that we somehow managed to get 2 secret stuff in one day. Yeah, the grinding is not going to stop. We are going to continue getting awesome. And maybe in a few days before the next update, I will try to make another video. But this time, we actually focus more on the maxing out. Like maybe I grind for 24 hours straight or maybe a week straight. I guess it will depend on how much, you know, progression I'm able to do in, I guess, the matter of a few days. But apart from that though, if you guys want some OP luck like me, then yeah, maybe liking and subscribing might help you guys. And also, as I mentioned before, if you do want to support the channel, feel free to use my support creator code, completely free to do. And yeah, apart from that though, good luck with your guys grinding. Hopefully you get as lucky as me. And yeah, apart from that though, peace out.